Hi crafters, it's Karen, and I completed another project. I finished my Halloween mini album, so I wanted to share it with you. I used the Wicked Merchant Movado by My Mind's Eye paper stack to work this mini album. It's a really sweet paper stack. You could find it at Michael's, so I used that. And I also used these Recollection envelopes. They are 5 inches by 6.5 inches. And for the covers, I just made them 1/4 of an inch. The covers are just 1/4 of an inch larger than the envelopes. So what I did was I sealed my envelopes and then trimmed here to attach to my hinges. I used Laura Dennison's her hinge system. I forgot offhand what it's called, but I used her hinge system, and it's made from envelopes, but I didn't leave any sides open for tags. I just merely used them for pages. So, and then I also used Michael's black cardstock, which is very hardy, great quality black cardstock, and I used the cards in this set for some of my foldouts. So the covers are made of chipboard. My covers are chipboard, and so is my binding. So this is the album. I thought it came out really sweet. I painted my covers with black acrylic paint, and then I used a black piece of cardstock, and I went over the edge with a Fiskars border punch, if you could see that there, for the binding. So I thought it came out cute. The title is The Witches Ride Tonight, and I cut this from one of the cut-apart bigger journaling cards from the paper stack, and then I fussy cut the witch. The moon was already glittered orange, but so I fussy cut this whole image, and then I glossy accented the witch, and I fussy cut the words and added some, I believe it's the diamond stickles around the edges there, just for a little something something. I treated the covers with some of my sprays from Lindy's Stamp Gang, and also my bronzer sprays by Heidi Swapp. And of course I used my Goosebumps to give it a little extra texture to make it look more like an old book. And I did that on both sides. So I thought that came out really sweet. I didn't do the binding only because I thought at one time I was going to adhere something to the binding, and then I thought I didn't want to put anything here that I would have to use my heat tool to dry, because I didn't want the adhesive for the hinges below to become loose. I don't know if that would happen, but I didn't want to take a chance. So so that's my covers. And then I had added a little eyelet over here so that I could hang a charm. Sorry, this is all there. So that I could hang this charm. And I just added some of these leaves that I had picked up at Michael's. I created this bottle cap with an image from the cover, which matches the cover on my album, The Witches Ride Tonight. I picked up this bottle cap at Hobby Lobby. And then some more leaves, a spider charm, and a little ghost charm from Joann's, and the bauble. A lot of these you saw in my haul the other day. And the key, I believe, is 7 gypsies, and then a little bauble from my stash. And that's on a Tim Holtz swivel clasp. And then I took some of my green silk ribbon one of the last pieces I have, and a piece of black tulle. Put them together and just tied a bow around the swivel clasp so that it would hang on the binding like that. Really cute. So I didn't add a closure to my album, only because, you know, it closes real well. It you know, looks like a regular book. So this is the inside. So for the first page here, this is from one of the papers in the collection, and I didn't want to cover it with a pocket or anything else, but I thought it looked good for the inside cover. This is some of the Recollections Halloween washi tape here. So that's all I did, is adhere that for the inside cover. Over here I made a sort of a half-page pocket, enough room for a little photo. And then on the inside is a photo mat. And this is one of the glittered spiders from, I believe, Hobby Lobby. And then for the opposite side, I put a little band here from the paper collection, and that's the spiders, and I just added some stickles to them so that this journaling spot could fit behind. And that's another cutout from the collection. And I distressed everything, all my pages and everything, with black soot distress ink. So this is another little pocket page. This is the picture of the cemetery there. So I took this border from the paper collection and added it as a little pocket, and just added these journaling spots. And these are just cutouts from the collection. So My Mind's Eye makes it really easy with all of their cut aparts and journaling spots. And for this page, I just made a simple photo mat. The photo corners are from Michaels. I added a little piece of this orange, it's like a fiber ribbon, and some flat back pearls. Whoops, sorry. And I layered some of these Recollection flowers with the spider in the center there. And then this could be a journaling spot or a photo mat. And it tucks behind the photo corners. And for the opposite side, this is a flip page, and I used one of the cards, you know, that were already scored here. I just cut it down to size, and I used it. And I took some of these tickets are cut aparts from the collection, so I just cut them and adhered them together with a little spider so that you could fit a journaling spot and another little photo mat. And I added a journaling spot on the back. And then it folds out. And I adhered this trim that I think I got at Joann's a long time ago as a little belly band. And this is a bloomer, a rosette, with a Recollections embellishment in the center there. And I cut the little spider here as sort of a little banner coming out from underneath the bloomer. A little photo mat here with a journaling spot on the back. And then for this page, I used my Martha Stewart, let's see if you could see that better. It's a border punch, and do you see the fence there? It's like a broken fence, and it's got the spider webs in there and the crows sitting on top. It's really super cute. I had rubbed some distress stickles on top of it, added a piece of washi tape here, and some more black stickles here. I didn't want to, you know, put a photo mat over the images on the paper, so I added some more of the tickets that I cut apart from the collection and created another photo mat journaling spot on the back. And that folds back. And then for this page, I took some more of those tickets and just adhered them together to make a little belly band. I left this blank. I'm waiting to receive my spiderweb die from Diamond Dies, and I want to adhere it here. I think that would look really sweet, so I left that alone. And then these are just pieces from the collection. Well, this is a photo mat from the black cardstock, and another piece from the collection. It says Beware. It could be used for a photo mat. And for the next page, this is one of the Tim Holtz fancy labels, Sizzix die, and I used my, I think it's a 2-inch hole punch to cut this from the collection, and I put it in the center there, and it holds this photo mat. And there's place for journaling on the back, so that made a sweet little pocket. And the next page is this. This is another image I didn't want to disturb, so I just added a piece of black lace from Hobby Lobby and some of this black trim that Letty, she's Crafty Girl 101, thank you Letty. This blingy trim here, I added that on top, and then added a piece of this washi tape from Recollections, and this folds out for another journaling, or not a journaling spot, for another photo mat. And more washi tape there, and this is from the Spiders page, and I just cut it into a banner and adhered it there. And then I used my other Martha Stewart border punch. This creates a different type of fence, and I used my glossy accents to accent the bats within the fence. It's like a wrought iron fence type thing. And then took a strip from the paper and added it here, and this is an embellishment, some of the blingy trim that Marcia had sent me. Thank you, Marcia. And this is Spellbinders, from a Spellbinders die, and this is some orange burlap that I have in my stash, and I added a little spider. These are just more journaling spots from the collection that could go in there. Master Craftsman Tombstone Headstone Mausoleum. That's cool. I just love the images within this paper. For this side, I made a little corner pocket here. Again, I didn't want to disturb this image. I added a button from the collection and some DMC floss and a little spider banner there. And it holds this, could be used for a photo mat, and there's place for a journaling on the back. And this is a doily that I had cut from the collection. I never used it, but I thought whoever this goes to could use it as a photo mat on one of the pages. So that folds back in. And for this page, I used the skull and crossbones paper. I added these two embellishments that Marcia had sent, and this piece from the collection with a little spider. I cut the doily out from my Sizzix die, and a little journaling spot fits behind here. So it's a really simple album. And another fold-out piece. This is another cutout from the collection. It says Trick or Treat, and this is a pocket. So I added a couple of photo mats. And this one I just left as black cardstock. So they could go back in there. And for this side, I used the apothecary bottles from Tim Holtz, the Sizzix die, and I treated it the same way I did the cover. I painted it with black acrylic paint and sprayed it with my Goosebumps and the different sprays to give it that, you know, old bottle look. I took the label from the paper collection. There's a newspaper print, and I just cut this from the collection, and I adhered it so that you could tuck a photo or journaling spots behind it. I added some of the bling trim there, a little spider on the top, and these are just other cut-aparts from the collection. And they could be just tucked right back in. And then for the center page, I made another photo mat. Used my Martha Stewart spiderweb punch to create this and went over it with the blingy trim again and adhered it to paper so that I could make it into a more of a secure pocket. I layered some Recollections flowers, and that's a button from the from my mind's eye from the collection. I added another spider up there, and these are just pieces from the paper collection. Really sweet. They make it really easy with the cutouts and everything. And then for this page, I used another apothecary bottle. Treated it the same way with the acrylic paint and the sprays. I added a little glitter spider here, another label that I fussy cut from the collection. Let's see, you could see that. It came out really cute, and some more blingy trim up at the top there. Another glittered spider there. And then another photo mat. And a piece from the collection. Can just fit behind. And over here, this is, I created this piece using one envelope. And I took my envelope and I sealed it with my, adhesive. And then I slit one end, and then I slit the other end, and then I folded it like this. And let's see, I put a hinge here on this side, and then both of these were slit so that there's a pocket here, here, and in here. I hope I explained that right. Or, easy enough. But that's how I created this little flip-out pocket. And then I just adhered, my paper. So it holds this photo mat, another photo mat, and then a larger photo mat. So I thought it came out really cute. Recollections flower there. And on the other side, I just added this little spider banner from the paper with another foam spider. And then over here, I left this blank. I want to add another spider web from when I get my Diamond Dyes die here. But I cut this image using my Sizzix. I added a little piece of orange burlap there, and one of the flowers from the dollar spot or $1.50 spot at Michael's there. So I thought that was cute. And then for the last page is this with the picture of the witch. Something wicked this way comes. You could put a photo here, and I added another photo mat. And then for the back inside pocket, I added a pocket on the inside of this back cover with black cardstock, and I used my Fisker punch, to make this edge here. I added this piece from the collection, and then I just created some more photo mats. Just, simple for this back pocket. Okay, well, I'll do that after. So, at any rate, I think it came out really cute, sweet and simple, and I love that it closes, properly, that it's not as chunky as I could have made it. So, that's my Halloween album. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye now.